Hello, my name's Merk, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about boating. Since we recently did a fishing video, I figured it'd be good to go ahead and just go over boating. So it doesn't matter if you're fishing or you're hunting on the sea, you have to know how to operate the boat. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is some of the gear I take with me, besides my normal stuff. Of course I'll take cannon shot with probably 250 to 500, depending on how long I'm going to be out. Boat repair kits, need quite a few of those. Boarding ropes, you gotta have those. I always take a skinning knife. You absolutely have to take a spyglass. The better quality, the better. And ship bombs. You can get away without these if you want, but you're going to be using a lot of cannon shot to blow the ships out of the water. Society jobs, and if you go here to the society building and you talk to old SEO and you ask them about the jobs, and if you have a character from each one of your 3 accounts on the boat, they will get credit. So I mean, if you select, everybody selects kill 10,000 or sink 10,000 doubloons worth of enemy non-player ships. If all 3 of those characters select that, and you take those 3 characters out on the boat and you sink the ships, all 3 characters will get credit for it. There's also fishing ones, as you saw there. Fishing frenzies, you do fishing spots, MIBs. As far as boating itself goes, you'll have to know how to fight, because you will run into ships you'll have to fight that are non-player and player ships. Of course, the player ships are going to be pretty much expert and they're going to wipe you out. So here's your preliminary menu. The first thing you want to do is click on your dockmaster and launch your ship. Then you have this menu here. The only thing on that menu that I really use is your repair ship button. I keep it open just for that. But in the beginning, you can pull out a few other menus with it, which is good. But other than that, you don't really use it. So you want to reload your cannons. You want to bring your crew out, ready to crew. Bam, there they are on the boat now. Or you can board the ship, and you can board your pets. You can have more than one item loaded in each one of these slots and select between them. So here's the crew. This guy's ready to be upgraded, but I don't have any pirate booty at the moment, so I'm not going to do it. But you see he's got 5 stars. The more stars you got, the better quality of a crew member it is. This ship has 5 crew members. It's a Carrack. So we've launched our boat. We've got all our critters out there. Here's our ship menus. All these other menu bars. I remember I said there's going to be clutter. This is your clutter. So there was your health for your ship, and there's your health for your crew. Here's your navigation buttons, where you can move the ship around and turn it and sail in different directions, and also fire the cannons. This is some of the offensive weapons you have, or defensive kind of boat skills that you have. Now we pull out all of our bars for all of our crew and all of our pets to keep up with their health. I happen to be a necro here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop out my last pet. Oh yeah, a little shortcut here. If you hold down Alt, it'll give you the lock right there. You see that? You can get rid of or separate menu bars. Okay, here's the ship hold. It's just like any other container. You put stuff in it. Whenever you blow up a ship, the balloons will automatically appear in here. Okay, here is the spyglass, which you have to have. And this is, of course, you can look and see if there's any fishing spots close by. Not any. You can look and see if there's any ships close by. Oh, there's 2 there. It's a medium and a small. Let's go look at the small. I see where it's at. What direction? That direction. Okay, a little arrow. And then this gives you a map. It shows you a course plotted to that. I'm going to go forward a little and line up for an attack here. Make sure I got all my spells on. You have to disregard the image in the bottom right there. I've kind of got my health bar and some of my spells covered up. And you see these items you can target with your guns down in the bottom left. Also, I switched through those and went back to sails, because what I want to do is I want to disable the ship so I can get on it. I don't want to blow it up yet. If I did, I would hit hull. Target hull. Okay, now I'm going to do a mass blast for all my guys too. Make that a little better. Eat my food. First thing I'm going to do is hit my first weapon. Get it ready to go. Boom. Ready to go. Now, usually whenever I'm coming up on these guys, I'll select and highlight, grab the ship's bars. Anyway, I'll grab all the bars and I'll hit one. And I target one. That's the ship's cannons are firing at that. And my macros aren't set up on this computer for controlling my pets. I always have everybody guard, and if I can see a captain of the ship, I'll have them target him specifically and kill him. Also, since I'm a poisoner, I've got a poison macro set up that it will poison everybody on the other ship, all enemy players in sequence. Get my pets on them, and then I poison everybody. Sometimes you go back to find the ship you're attacked and it's not there. Oh, here it comes. Awesome. Then have to go get him. Boating is kind of tricky. If you're sitting still, you will get hit. If you're moving, you don't get hit as bad. But I've got a big ship, they got a little ship, I'm not too worried about it. This is just for demo purposes. And here I'm having to manually poison each one of these. Okay, I'm gonna make another pass here, I think. I'm gonna go down. I usually try to get 3 hits on a small vessel before I try to board it. Make sure you keep up with what you're targeting. I've got my target set on sails. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 shots to get on a small vessel. So before I jump over, I usually curse all the other guys on the other boats and I make sure they're poisoned. And then that way, whenever I do hit them with something, it's really gonna hurt them. I gotta hit them one more time before I can get on the boat. You see, when I clicked on my rope, it gives me this menu here, and then I select go, and it gives me a target, and then I jump on board. Make sure you got all your party selected before you jump on board. Don't jump on there all by yourself, you will get destroyed. Okay, so here I'm just letting my pets wipe these guys out, and the crew members wipe them out one at a time. And I am throwing down some necro spell stuff at them, paint spikes. There's one, I forget what it's called there, but basically if somebody's poisoned already, it just knocks the snot out of them. Do chain lightning is the first spell I cast once I get on board, because previously I have done a mass curse. So they're primed and ready to get hit with chain lightning. And I've got my chain lightning in the grimoire set up to where I only hit bad guys and not my own people. Which is, you need to have that if you're using it. If not, I mean, you can just hit them whatever spells you can, or if you're Dexter, just beat them down. Let your pets do it, or whatever. Okay, now you can select these bodies one at a time and open them up and get all the stuff. But like I said, I carry a blade with me anyway, so I might as well just skin them. So the best thing to do really, see, it's a lot of trouble to do it like this. So the best thing to do really is just to hit the knife and hit yourself, bam. Everything's open under your feet, everybody. So just get what you want, leave the rest. All right, then you go to the hull, see what's in the hold. All right, so we're done with this ship. Now let's blow it up with the ship bomb. If I didn't have this, I would just hit it with cannon fire from over here. So you want to get, once you set your bomb, it's going to go off soon. So order your ship and float away a little bit so you don't hit none of your people. Now you can move back in if you want to and use this helpful necro spell here for your critters. Also, as soon as that ship sank, you now have the boom in the hold. Movement is one thing, battle is a little bit more complicated, but you'll have to do it. So within the first 3 times you go out to sea, you'll have to fight. Yeah, so now after the battle, you want to repair your ship. So we got a little bit of ship damage here, so let's hit each one of these areas with the repair. You want to reload also. It takes a minute to reload, so if you reload, you won't be able to fire for a few minutes. If you're floating around and you go to on purpose or just find a fishing spot, you have to have a fishing net, which is tailor-made. You can use a fishing net on the fishing spot. Other than that, you can fish all day long out there. You can macro it up, just let it run. You will run into captures, so you need to be sitting there to answer the captures. There you can see what all we used on this little outing. Of course, my ship bomb's gone because I used it. I usually take more than one. Of course, you want to take 5, 10, however many you plan on sinking. I try not to take more than 5. Okay, so here we're gonna dock ship. What happens is, whenever you dock your ship, all the doubloons and everything drops on the ground. So you might as well pick them up now, out of the hull. If you're going to, if you're next to your house or somewhere where you can bank the stuff quickly, that's cool. Leave them on the ground, pick them up, take them with you, whatever you feel safest and best to do. There is an option whenever you dock your ship to use crates, which will send the items to your house, but it costs a little something. Quite honestly, I don't know how it works if you got an in-room, which is what I would prefer to send mine to. Right now my houses, I have 2 other houses, but they're empty. I'm trying to sell them. So there's nothing there for me to send the balloons to. Yeah, here's some more options. This kind of tells you the appearance of your ship. Look at that. Here's your stats for your boat. It tells everything about it. You got 2 pages full. items here that about how fast your boat is, how fast repairs are, bonuses from your crew, bonuses from special items, wake scaler, which is important. You want to drop that as much as possible. Try to hit around 100. Mine's really not that good at all. Seems like every, I don't know, 10 to 20 times I go out, I end up getting killed by PvPs anyway. Just kind of expect it. It's kind of hard because you got to pay for your ship to be salvaged, and sometimes you'll lose crew members and you'll have to salvage those, and it costs extra doubloons. You get some back though. Whenever your ship sinks, the total value of your ship is not lost. I think 10% of it is lost. It goes to whoever sank you, which is why people do it. You get a big chunk of it back in your bank, but then you have to spend the full amount again to get your ship back. So, ouch. Okay, so once you dock your ship, everything disappears. The balloons drop on the ground. You pick them up. You run off. Yeah, like I said though, there's fishing spots. You got fishing spots. Then you have fishing frenzies. And you have fishing maps and MIBs, message in a bottle, SOSs. When you fish those up, mainly the items that you use, you're not going to be using the fishing pole for anything special. Just for frenzies and for regular fishing. You use regular crafted net to pull up message in a bottle or at fishing spots. Right? And then if you're at sea and you decide you want to, you may happen to get one of these special fishing nets. You cast it out and a monster will pop up. You know, I think 25% of the time you're guaranteed a monster spawn. So they'll pop up and then they'll have good stuff on them. They may have more messages in a bottle or rare stuff. I love doing fishing nets, but they're kind of hard to come by now. It used to be a little easier to get. I'm not for sure that you can even fish them up regular fishing anymore. There's a few other things you got to think about too. You got ship upgrade tomes that are purchasable at the Pavilion Merchant. You have ship bombs, large, small, that are created that you can create using tinkering skill. You got ropes, boarding ropes, tailoring skill. Ship salvage you got to worry about when you get sunk and how much it costs and how much you got back from your ship. And also whenever you do sink a ship, you got a chance at salvaging outfitting or special things and upgrades to your ship. Those things that go on that upgrade tome, or veteran spies or other crew members, there's a chance that you get those in your salvage also, but they go straight to that salvage vendor and you have to go to the dock to check occasionally. I do it after every time I go out. I go check and see if I've got any salvage. So how the heck do you even get a boat? Well, your carpentry skill will give you a boat. If you get up to 120, you can craft any of the boats available in the game. The higher your skill, the better. If you don't have carpentry, you can buy it off somebody else. Buy the ships off somebody else. There's a ton of stuff that I haven't even talked about with having to do with boats and boating. If you have any questions or need to have any resources, most of it's gathered in one place. Ultimaoutlands.com/ship_upgrades. There's a whole page full of stuff there. There's a list that you can see of kind of the content. And also, if you want to look at what happens with the crew, you can go to wiki.uoutlands.com/ship_crew members and get all the information about that. But in general, if you want to know anything about boats, please go visit wiki.uoutlands.com/ships, and that should give you everything you need. But really, all this stuff there's so much stuff coming at you right now. So what you really need to do is just go out there and get used to moving in the boat. And whenever it comes time to fight, you do that a little bit, and you get better and better. You start trying different things. Next thing you know, you're out doing MIBs and SOSs, and your skills increasing. There are several items that you can only purchase with doubloons at the prep vendor. Some are ship items, some are upgrades, some are clothing items. If and when you get a boat, whether you purchase it or you build it, if you leave the safety of your house with it, it is susceptible to thievery. People will steal it. So get it as quickly as possible to the Dark Master. Put the deed on file with him. That way he's got it there, and all you have to do is walk up to any Dark Master and launch your boat. There's a lot to it. It's like a game inside a game. A lot of controls, a lot of clutter. But if you never do it, you never get used to how it works. You know, you never get comfortable with it, and you never do it. So just get out there and play with it. Just be ready to lose a little money, lose a little doubloons, figuring it all out. Once you do get it figured out, though, it's fun. It's neat. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as usual. Post notifications, hit that. You know, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me what I could do better. I could use it. Use all the input I can get. All right, thanks. Peace out.